What are three things that your tongue responds to the most? Salt, fat, and sugar. And what better way to combine all three of these together than by making some bacon fat popcorn? This is a super easy and tasty snack to make for watching movies, and is another recipe to put on your list for all you bacon lovers out there. So let's dive into episode 6 of Simplistics. To get started, we are going to need some bacon grease. If you don't have some sitting around on hand from the last time you cooked up some bacon like I don't, then you'll need to get some. I've got some smoked tips and end cuts which add a little extra flavor, but just about any plain old bacon works. You can choose whatever method you want to cook your bacon with, but make sure whatever the method you choose does not get the grease too hot and burns it. Burnt popcorn is bad on its own, but burnt bacon grease just adds a whole new level of flavor that should not exist. Once all the bacon is cooked, it's time to make some bacon fat popcorn. But excuse me real quick while I clean up the pan. Burnt bacon bits are not something we want in our popcorn. Once we've got a clean pan, add in 2 tablespoons of bacon grease and get it heated to around 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Although before we get popping some popcorn, let's talk about the kernels you'll want to use. Not all kernels will pop in the big fluffy popcorn, and no one likes eating popcorn that is mostly just all kernels. So make sure to pick a brand like what I've got here that's known for making big fluffy popcorn. Also, don't even think of opening a bag of microwave popcorn to get your kernels. Oh geez, that's gonna be fun to clean up. Anyway, these bags are loaded in oil and butter flavoring that will just throw the flavor of the popcorn off, and that's not what we're looking for. When the oil is at the right temperature, dump in 2 ounces of popcorn kernels and grab a lid to cover the pan to steam them. Then move the pan around over the heat source to coat the kernels in hot oil. Once the first kernel has popped, turn the heat down and keep moving the pan to prevent the popcorn from burning. After the majority of the kernels have popped, remove the pan from the heat source and dump the popcorn into a bowl, with optionally having a few kernels popping and escaping from the bowl. Maybe even walk away for 1 second and have one pop and scare you while you're on the other side of the kitchen. And there's the bacon fat. Wait, we're not done here. Yes, I know the movie's about to start. Hey, don't walk away. Get back here. Grab 1 teaspoon of light brown sugar and sprinkle it over the top along with a pinch of sea salt depending on how salty you like your popcorn. Toss everything together to get the popcorn coated completely. Then put it back into the hot pan from earlier and mix around for a few seconds to melt the sugar to coat the popcorn. Then neatly pour it into a bowl for consumption. Maybe even top it off with some bacon from earlier for a nice little presentation topper. And there's your bacon fat popcorn. This popcorn is super tasty with the mixture of bacon fat, brown sugar, and sea salt, which gives it that sweet salty taste that mixes well with the bacon flavor. The only way this could be any better is if it was paired with a good movie and a beer. Which, speaking of that, it looks like my movie just started. So I'm going to take this and try not to eat it all within the first 5 minutes of the movie. But if you enjoyed this video or liked the recipe, then consider giving it a like down below. And make sure to click that subscribe button if you're new to the channel or haven't already. Also, leave me a comment about what you think of this recipe, and I'll see you in the next one.